A Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop is...
All right. Hey. Welcome. Chat, we are here with the lovely Toni, multifaceted talent in the world of music, doing a lot of good stuff, man. I was just browsing the interwebs and saw some covers. I was like, "Oh, this is dope." And I like where you're coming from. So, yeah, thank you for being here today. Um Toni, Toni. Not the group.
Hello.
So what I wanted, let's start I guess from the beginning. How long have you been working on music? How did you get started?
I started playing classical piano when I was 6. And I actually wanted to sing then.
Oh
So I
wow,
was
when you were
taking
6?
lessons and yeah, before then I wanted to sing. Um, my church had their choir. And you couldn't join until you were 6. And I remember begging before then. Um,
that's, that's awesome.
so I joined church choir, did piano lessons, and then I started engineering at 16.
You started engineering at 16? Like,
I did.
okay. That like did you know somebody that owned a studio or like
Yeah. So I grew up in the South. I grew up near, well, one half of my youth I was in Georgia, and
Mhm.
then the rest I was in Tennessee. So when we moved to Tennessee, um, our church was kind of like a mega church. They do that in the South.
Mhm.
So eventually they had like 3 screens, pull down screens. They had 6, 7, 8, 9 mics on the choir.
Oh wow.
It was like a huge setup. So the engineer at the time kind of like brought me in and coached me and just taught me a few little things. And then I ended up going to school for it.
Oh wow. So where did you go to school?
I went to Howard for undergrad and then
Okay.
NYU for my,
What is it? Ain't you? You know.
yes, it is that.
Awesome. So, like, I guess a lot of people don't get exposed to that engineering part of making music
Yeah.
until they're actually like in a studio. So, do you feel like that impacted the way you approach your work now?
Definitely. Yeah. I'm so glad that I went that route. Just because it gave me a taste of the whole process. And I was able to, at a young age, know exactly what I wanted. And
Hmm.
I think I definitely had to grow into being confident enough to exert that knowledge in certain spaces. But yeah, it definitely made me very clear about what I wanted.
So, 6 years old. What was the like? What did you hear that just was like, yo, I want to do this?
Um,
Did, was there like a
I
moment
don't
that,
know.
or it was just like, oh, that looks so fun?
Um, well, I know my uncle had a singing group with my cousin.
Hmm.
I don't know if that influenced it, but I remember like listening to them. They had like a whole mixtape. It was like a gospel mixtape, and the harmonies were tight. They were just. I wonder if I still have that. They sounded really good. And I remember around 8 is when I really knew that I could sing,
Hmm.
that I had an ear for it, um, and had enough control over my voice. So I don't know at 6. I don't know
Hmm.
what the influence was at 6, but I remember at 8, I was like, oh, I can actually do this.
So coming up as a singer, Tennessee has good whiskey. That's hilarious. Uh, shout out to the chat. They're heathens just like the rest of it. Um, so like so as you progress and you're in the choir, right? Did you start writing your own music or?
Yes, I did at 11. So I remember, you guys remember If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm.
I remember learning that at 11 because I wanted to show my friends. But that was around the time where I started playing by ear. And I started ignoring everything that my piano teacher was telling me because of course she was classically trained. She wanted me to do things a certain way. And I'm like, hey, I've learned a few chord progressions or the way things are supposed to sound. I don't think I knew at that time that they were chord progressions.
Mm-hmm.
And I can make up my own things. So I started actually like writing the words to things I was playing in class or variations of that, and then creating my own music as well.
So, wow. I am going to show the chat some of the awesome stuff, some of the awesome media that's up here. Let me turn off the copyright free music. That song was fire. Yes, that Alicia Keys song was fire. We're gonna check out Tony's. Let me see which post. Which post do we want to click on? There was one rhyme that I was like, yo, this is dope. This the rhyme.
This is the way by which all other ways get bodied. Unphysical synergies that vibrate, defying logic. Flying like astronauts at higher thought patterns and all that.
You guys are hearing music in my background.
Yeah.
The 2-year-old is singing.
No sheep when we speak. See Afro domes and Afro what's underneath these? Get a sneak peek under their white sheets and our white seats. And it's precisely the opposite of lightly. I see you, you don't see me, don't know. Hang strange fruit, then forget. Way too comfortable. We know, we see, we pour, we read now. We puff, we pass, we are a we now.
All right, so let me give you a little background, Tony. I come from the underground hip hop scene in the Northeast.
Okay.
That rhyme brought me back to like Diggable Planets era, like the whole raucous. You familiar with like raucous records?
No.
Like Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Lyricist Lounge. This is probably like 10 years before you were even on this earth. But
maybe I look a lot younger than I am.
We used to wear backpacks and fucking rap about everything under the sun, right? And just the approach, like the delivery, is very different than anything that I've come across currently. Like it brought me back to the different types of flows and ways people rhymed back then.
Yeah.
But like that. It's creativity, right? It like that's what catches my ear. You sing, but like when did you start rapping?
It's I'm a writer. Growing up I really liked words. Like we would take family trips and I would be looking at the road signs and rearranging the letters in my head to make new words, just for fun. So I think I see music very interestingly. Like when you get into polyrhythms and you get into subdivisions in melodic music, I see that as the same thing as rap. Just the way you divide the beat up. And then that coupled with the fact that I am a writer, it just came out of me.
Like you hit like a bunch of different cadences and flows in that. And like that was like next level. That was the next level stuff. It's like hell yeah, go ahead, Tony.
Thank you.
So you're a songwriter too. How do you pick who you work with or like how does that go down from a songwriting perspective? Because a lot of the writers I know, they just like, oh, just me. I'm the only one that's gonna keep this material. I'm the only one that's gonna put it out. Like, how do you break past that, or like what's your view on?
I'm I'm really big on energy. So I do, especially now, because I only have one song out. I lived in New York for about 5 years, and I used to perform. Yeah, I used to perform a lot. So I didn't have any recorded music out then, and now I only have one song out. So now I'm really prioritizing just having my own music out there for people to listen to. But when it comes to working with people, if it's like a jam session, if it is a show, I'm ready. If it's recorded and we really need to think through the creative process and really collaborate, it needs to be somebody that I really gel with energetically, and is on a level that challenges me, because that's exciting for me. And I think the timing needs to line up too. Because in addition to music, I have my own business, two businesses. I do graphic design, and I have an education-focused business. And then I have 2 jobs as well.
Damn, so grinding.
It needs to make sense.
So did you hear that, guys? Hit up Toni for your graphics, hit up Toni for your songwriting, and then if you need some education help, Toni got you. So I saw the flyer here. Actually, why am I fronting like I don't have a computer right here? You guys got the writing room.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So that is one of my jobs. I work for Bay LLC, Business, Art, and Entertainment, and the CEO is actually upstairs. She's a musician as well, and she does support around business, art, and entertainment. Okay. So musicians, entrepreneurs, and this event, the Writers Room, is in person. It's in DC. And we are going to be teaching songwriting. So we're going to be doing some freestyle exercises to warm up, doing some free writes, some challenges, and then giving feedback as well.
And open to all.
And I want to throw in some theory stuff, because I know for a lot of performers, some people skip that part. They get into the vibe of being a musician, and the technical part, they didn't get that. So I wanna provide that as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Well, that's dope. So the event is open to anybody, I'm guessing, right? With the admission, of course, because you know the good stuff isn't free, guys. That's true, and we're gonna have snacks. We have to pay for snacks. Yeah, I mean, you can't work on music without snacks, man. It's a fact.
Exactly.
So, question in the chat: what's the education business? Is Bay is the Writers Room the education business, or?
That is her name is Lexi Thompson Walker. That is her business. Mine is called Prodigy of America.
Okay.
And I have a book out. It is called the Hustle Catalogue. It is for grades K through 12 to create businesses. So it goes step by step through each activity, which is also a business. And then at the end, it has a seller's manual. So it's like you create the thing, sell the thing, what's the best platform to sell the thing on, how to actually receive the money.
The Hustler's Catalog. Where can you get it?
The Hustle Catalog.
Oh, the Hustle Catalog.
It is on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Yes.
Is it Kindle ready or hard copy?
Yes, it's both.
Nice. So, all right. So you have the one single out now. Like, what's your in the next year? Where do you see Toni? Like, where do you see yourself in the process, in the artistic process? Were you thinking album, EP, focusing on the songwriting? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
I get it. I am too. So I'm trying to figure out how much I want to divulge. Because I have a home setup now, I'm really excited about that. I am definitely going to be putting out more and more consistently. But I'm really thinking, because of the way the music business is, to do just a bunch of singles, and just pour as much as I can into those singles, and make them available separately, and then maybe come back with a project. I don't know.
I see that.
But it's
The way
single driven right now.
the way music is consumed right now is very different, very, very, very different from how it was in the past. Like even myself, an old head, coming from, you know, music dropping on Tuesdays, and like you're getting all your favorite CDs. Like when something comes out, what is it now, Friday, digitally, right? I don't know how often people are listening through the albums, like front to back.
Right.
Like there's the stats there are probably like maybe less than 1%, and then the single is in heavy rotation. The single's what people build their bookings, and you know the whole branding comes from the single. Like people probably know like the 3 Cardi B songs that were released, and then they don't know the album cuts.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think I just think about how I listen to music. It's in my free time. When I'm really listening to something new, it's in my free time, or it's as a soundtrack to what I'm doing, which is it doesn't allow for a lot of room to really be in like a sitting room with your headphones on, really engaged. So I think the culture around music has changed because our lives have changed. We have to be so busy now just to make ends meet. So it's like, when do you really have 30 minutes to listen to a full project and really ingest it? If you have kids, you have a whole life, you know?
Yeah. That's why you said 30 minutes, because I mean, back like 10 years ago, you used to have like 60 plus to even be, you know, considered a worthy purchase, right? And now it's pared down. Like you see these like mini EPs, like what Kanye and Pusha T, they're doing like six album, you know, 6 cut albums, like, and it's working. You're getting high quality stuff. So I find that interesting that you know that it makes total sense to go, you know, single focused, especially for like, you know, profit reasons.
Yeah, but also I'm excited about the idea that each single can really get the attention, you know? So it's like I can take time and create a visual around it, or, you know, have all these extra pieces just for that one song, that one idea. So I think it could be fun.
What are you? So I always bring up stuff like this just because the way my mind works. What are your thoughts on like tech and virtual reality with music and performance?
So I did mention that I went to NYU. I went to NYU for music tech. And their music tech program is not actually engineering. It is programming. So you guys remember, what was her name? The Hand. It's like a theremin. Basically, you move your fingers and things happen with the sound, right? I can't remember the artist that did it, but she did it as a part of a performance. I would love to do stuff like that. I actually have done stuff like that before, but to make it more integrated into what I'm doing, not just as a side piece or, hey, that's cool, but like really just a part of the experience.
Yeah, like I see like a merging of, you know, media, right? Like like the beginning of the pandemic, you know, people were doing concerts in Roblox. This is the second time I'm talking about this today. Like, I don't know, Roblox is on my mind. But like people were doing these virtual concerts inside like video games, like, and I don't know if you saw like the Travis Scott thing in Fortnite, And I just feel like the way the world's been in the last year, like we saw, you know, we can't always be there in person, but there's a way you can do things virtually or remotely to bring people together. Yeah. I think we're gonna start seeing more like digital concert spaces or virtual concert spaces, and you know, or if you go to a physical concert, they might just be giving you like a VR or like a augmented reality headset or some glasses, and then you're transported to a different world.
Social distance and yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I think that whoever gets that down, like in like first, like it's good. They're gonna be all over everything. Yeah. Or somebody like offline, I'll send you their info. They're working on some cool stuff. I think y'all would be a good fit. Shout out to Liquid. Let me see.
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, you know Liquid?
Yeah.
What? Small world.
I know her.
Oh man, that was my ex-roomie, man. So we got another question on Audible. Is the book on Audible? The Hustle catalog?
No, just Kindle and paperback.
Is it something like you write in the book?
No. It is activities.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first section. So K through 5 has their own set, 6 through 8, 9 through 12. And then after that is the seller's manual. So that goes through, okay, now I have this product. Where can I put it? What's the best place to sell it? A little bit of marketing. I wanted it to be able to work for kids that are just doing this by themselves. Because that's
so
the thing,
dope.
Especially in high school. I wanted them to be able to read through it and be like, okay, I don't need an adult. I get it. So the seller's manual is set up like that. And then I also have, I forget about this. I also have 6 tutorial videos on YouTube. If you search Prodigy of America, you should be able to find them. Most of them, I think, have my face on them, but they look similar. So there's a Canva tutorial. There is a YouTube tutorial, Instagram. See if I can remember the rest of them. Amazon.
I'm gonna drop the link for everybody.
2 others. But it literally takes you step by step on how to create a business, and I think it's great for adults too. But it is geared towards the kids.
That's awesome. Now, you definitely got another client. Because it's always good to pass that knowledge on, especially to the youth, because they're the ones that are going to be shaping the future. So all right, so we touched the music that you're working on. We hit the songwriting, production. What are you using? Because I'm a gearhead, so.
Okay, yeah. I use to produce right now. I'm using Soundtrap, and I love it.
Soundtrap.
Yes. So It's online. It's super easy. It is, well, you can do either way. I've been digging into the loops now, but when I first started, I was just like creating everything myself. But for people who haven't produced before or don't know music as well, the loops are great. They're easy. But I also have Logic. That's what I record on. And I have GarageBand. Yes. So accessible. Like, well,
it's crazy how the barrier, like, so in all spaces right now, the barrier to entry to creating is like non-existent, right? And it's opening more opportunities for people who wouldn't normally have those opportunities, and it's getting more voices heard, so it's a great thing. Like, just the fact that you could have a studio in your phone or your iPad it's mind-blowing, because we used to spend like thousands of dollars for like a box that you plug in a microphone to, and then you still had to spend another $1,000 to record it. Like, it's so awesome now. You like the youth has it so good, man.
Yeah.
What like so you're using the loops, and then you're recording into Logic. Do you like are you using your phone, like while you're out and about, to like do the voice notes things?
Always. Always. I probably have so many voice notes that I just have forgotten about at this point. Yeah, anytime, because I know I have so much going on in here that I'm going to forget.
Does the song do the song ideas come in more so words first, or more so like melody for you?
It doesn't matter now. It's if I want to, I kind of choose. If I want to dig into my emotions and go with the words first, that's what I do. Or if I want to sit at the keyboard and just play around for a little while until I hit something that I like, I'll do that. Or sometimes I get on Soundtrap and I play with a bunch of things, and then sometimes I listen to other people's music and I'm like, I love that sound, and I try to emulate the sound and then create another song around.
What has been inspiring you lately?
I really like, so from an engineering perspective, I really like Ariana Grande. Whoever, I need to look at who her mixing engineer is, because oh my God, like I just, everything, whoever they are, they caught everything. And I think it's one thing to catch the sound itself, but to be able to catch the emotion behind it too, and make sense of it. And mixing is like a gift. So I've had her last project on repeat, just trying to get that sound in my ear. Yeah, even though I do rap too, I think the same thing applies.
Applies?
Yeah, applies.
Applies, like Ply sitting in his car talking smack. That applies?
Wait, what? No.
No. Or applies, not plies.
Yes, applies. Not plies.
Not Plies. Bless Plies though. Plies is an awesome dude. He's very funny and brought much entertainment to all of us. Shout out to Plies. Like, so yeah, like I think engineering and mixing are just really like the unsung heroes of all content, for real. Like, people always remember the face and front, but like some of those projects would not sound or even have made the impact that they did without that mix. Like Dr. Dre would not be where he is without like mixing the amount of tracks that he does. That's my goal for production wise, like just growing up. Who do you look up to production wise, like beats?
I'm terrible with people's names. I don't know. I really haven't. I'm a very interesting artist. I really haven't dug into definitely not studying producers, but surprisingly artists as well. I'm just kind of
in your creative space. It sounds like it. Like it's like you're in your creation, so you're not looking into other things, which is really good because you're molding your own, right? Because a lot of time young artists will, they'll pick up something that they like and listen to, and then it'll start molding their sound, and then they lose a big chunk of themselves over time. So that's good that you're really honed in on your craft and how you want to approach. He said Missy had some fire beats. Yes, Missy had some fire beats. Yes, that's Timbaland, man. Mostly like I don't know, did Missy do Missy did a lot of songwriting too and production, I think, right? She's an unsung goat. Yeah. So, but like, what was this? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read chat, and usually it's two of us, so I can bounce back. But so with the way like music is so bite-sized, just circling back to the single thing, do do you have like a social plan to like with TikTok? Have you drawn that up?
Yeah, I do, and I can't.
You can't say it. I know you can't say it because it's
not the one for TikTok because it needs to be a surprise. However, with Instagram, I am trying to build my following. Yeah, with people that are genuinely engaged, which is interesting. It's because we have platforms that are both visual and audio and all the other things. It's interesting trying to get people to focus just on the music, because Instagram literally is for visual. So, but I think the way you're able to build from it is amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm taking advantage of it, but getting my profile focused on music is a different beast. But I think as long as I'm posting relevant content consistently, I think it'll eventually pan out to where most of the people who are following me are following me
for the music
that I want them.
Yeah, for the music and not for the whatever they follow for.
Yeah.
It's so weird, like, because we have all the tools. The barrier to entry is non-existent, and like there's no guidebook to using it, right? So like we're all just trying to figure out how to game the algorithm, and things change on the back end where we don't know how they work. So you always got to adjust. It's a crazy world. But TikTok is insane because these people are using like 10 seconds of a song, and then right out of nowhere, like somebody's famous. Like Cookie Kawaii, like nobody was giving her any love, and then one of her songs caught on from TikTok, and now like the following is crazy. So like things could switch like that, man. It's insane, but I love the work you're doing, and it's a lot of work, guys. Like, it's not. Let's not shy over the fact that Toni's got her hands in all this stuff, man. The writers' rooms, singing, writing, producing, helping other people writing books. It's a multi-talented individual, and I applaud you for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Even the graphic work. Zani, a shout out to Zani and her crew yesterday. Great listening party. They asked everybody that was on the session, on the mixtape listening session, to put the mixtape graphic as your virtual background. And that's a neat touch. It probably would have been hit even harder, like if you figure out how many people fit in the grid, and then you have each person like have a number assigned, and then order them. Yeah, that's for yours. You do that one. For the single art, be like, hey, put this. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. So what are you like? So you went to you took music tech. What is that like? Break that down for people. Because I don't think I've never heard of music tech.
I had neither until I got there, which was great.
NYU expensive as hell. I know you were like, what?
Yeah, it was. Thank God I had a full scholarship to Howard, so at least didn't have to deal with that. But yes, NYU is expensive. But yeah, it is. When you think about plugins, right? Like your EQ, your compressor, there is programming that is behind that. So there's something, without getting too deep, there's something that converts the analog to the digital and then does something specific with it to create your plugins. So everything that goes into that process is really what sound programming is.
So like bending that wave, or like compressing the.
It's pure physics.
Yeah. Oh, we got a genius in here.
And then
y'all.
like creating oscillators. Yeah.
Hell
but
yeah.
The crazy thing is, I was only there. Of course, it was my master's. I was only there for 2 years. I had never done this before, so it was like a whole new world of all of the things for me.
Did you get the coding bug after you after you finished? Or
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Because I know, like, once you start tinkering, like, it's hard to put things down. You're like, oh, well, let me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What part of the city did you stay in? Manhattan or?
I have family in the Bronx, so when I was in school, I was with them, and then I lived in Brooklyn for the other 3 years. Brooklyn. Yeah, a bunch of different parts of Brooklyn. I was in Crown Heights, Flatbush. Where else? East New York.
Shout out to East New York.
Sure, there are
Pink
a few
houses.
other places. Those are the 3 I remember right now.
All right, so it's 3 a.m. You're leaving an event. You're stopping in a bodega. What are you bringing? What are you getting?
What am I getting? I like this. Definitely something to drink at 3 a.m. Probably a sandwich. I don't want to say bacon, egg, and cheese because I know that I'm not going to eat the egg part. I love bacon, and I'm like newly halfway vegan, sort of, but not really. So I probably wouldn't eat the egg now. Back then, yes. Now what would I get? Or I might do a beef patty.
Oh, yeah. Beef patties.
Those are fun.
Top five. Top five.
I'm gonna go with the beef patty.
Go with the beef patty.
I'm gonna go with that.
All right. So you're stuck on an island. You could bring 3 pieces of music.
Okay.
What's coming with you?
I don't know why that came to my mind. How I do it? Something jazz.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm gonna say Autumn Leaves.
Okay.
Is 1. All right, 2. I would say Autumn Leaves, the instrumental, so I can sing along. Because I only get 3. Okay. 2.
He said my beat catalog.
This is serious.
The chat said you're gonna bring their beat catalog with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, the chat wants to give you beats.
Okay. It's like, here, take it. 2. I mean, what's his name? Chad?
The chat? No, Chad? the chat. His name is Scar King.
I can't see any of these things.
Oh,
Scar
yeah, I'm
King.
sorry. Yeah, Scar King.
I'm gonna have to take a leaf out of your book, and I'm gonna have to bring one of my beats.
Hey.
Just to remind myself. And thirdly, I'm thinking it's got to be something from a singer. Has to. I'm thinking, I love Brandy as a singer, but I feel like none of her recorded stuff does her any justice, and it hurts my heart.
You think that's because of mixing?
I just think she's on a level to where.
He said touche.
Yeah, I think she's on a level to where like nothing digitally can really hold her energy correctly. Not that I've seen, not that I've heard,
So music's a funny thing like that, though, right? Like, like seeing somebody live is completely different from seeing them on tape or on YouTube or listening to them through your headphones.
It's an energy.
I don't know if there's a way that we can get that feeling.
Yeah.
Like that, I guess that's the secret sauce to the future of music and entertainment. How do you put somebody there, right? Like, how do you? Because there's so many factors that go into that in-person listening experience. Like, how far are you? How full is the room? Is there service chatter in the back, right? Like,
my mind's just going now. Okay, so if I had to make up the third one, it would be Brandy, but like that version of Brandy.
Like the future recorded version of Brandy's voice.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like a 3D audio type headphone situation with like the virtual reality bubble around me so I can see it too. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
But that version.
Do you have a favorite piece of tech? That's not your phone.
That is nice though, isn't it?
I mean, the phone is everything now, so we gotta diversify here.
This is interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is my favorite, but it is a unique one that I have enjoyed in the past. It's called a Makey Makey. And it's basically like a small motherboard, and you plug it into, it's got a USB connection. So you can plug it into anything that produces sound. And then on the other end, you can hook up anything that's conductive. So I've used Play-Doh in the past. And use the Play-Doh as a button. Like a
Mickey Mickey?
Makey Makey, like to make something.
Makey Makey. That's dope. I've never seen that. So I'm going to be Googling that, like Makey Makey. I hope I spell it right, or I'll hit the dark web somewhere.
It's literally make with a Y on the end.
Okay.
Right.
Do you recommend that for kids? You think
that's what it's for.
Oh, okay. Makey Makey, that's dope.
But I like it.
Of course. I mean, we're all children at heart. If you lose that, then it's game over, right?
It's over.
It's just old country buffet and going to sleep at 4 in the afternoon. All right, so favorite piece of tech, we got your music. Movie.
Ugh. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm really bad with favorite anythings because I'm always like sampling different things all the time. But anyway, my favorite movie that I've watched recently is Them, and I told myself I was not gonna watch it, but I watched. Well, it's a series.
That's Amazon, right?
Count? Can I say that?
It's cinema. Yes, I guess everything now is like movie quality almost.
I watched it like a movie.
Yeah, like it's I heard it goes through it's back in the day, right? It's not current day, and
no, not at all.
It touches on some social issues, right?
Oh yes, it does.
That's fire. Is it it's on Amazon Prime, right? I gotta check it out.
Yes.
It's on my list. I got caught up in watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm a big Marvel guy, and there was nothing like what happened this week. I was so happy. No spoilers, but I was happy. I was happy seeing what went down. I don't know. Them is crazy wild. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna tune in, man. Singing or rapping is a question from the chat.
Oh no. Depends on my mood. I feel like with expression, I'm freer. Rapping. With emotion, I'm freer singing.
Do you have a favorite rapper?
Not really. Not really. No.
You have a top 5?
I could do that, but it's not a top 5 of all time. It's not gonna be that.
It's just top
gonna be
5
right
that
now.
you've been listening to, and then that
Yeah.
that crosses your mind.
Well,
I feel
yeah.
it's tough.
Writing wise, you know what? A friend got me into, and I don't even know if I would consider him to be a rapper for real. I'm sorry, but Drake.
Drake?
I don't know if I would consider him to be a rapper.
We don't know who's doing the writing there. That's my take.
Yeah, that's like a whole other layer. I don't know.
His voice goes well with the words, but I don't know who's doing the doing the rap. You know, doing the in the traditional sense of rapping. I don't know if he's that.
You know, I would think that he would have a team. I would think that he probably has a team.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the consistency, which is, I mean, it's a good thing. The consistency of the ideas and the level of ideas seems like it was a team effort. Whereas I feel like with one person, usually you're experiencing some type of evolution. Like there's gonna be some difference there.
It's a like his sound is a brand, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like it's totally brand. You know what you're gonna get when you turn on the Drake song, and you know the vibes you're gonna get when you turn on the Drake song. I mean, all power to him and his team.
It works.
Yeah, it
works. But I don't know that I see. That's interesting. I don't know that I see evolution in the content, the level. If that makes sense.
No. It does make sense.
The lyrical content.
He's like in the same headspace he was.
Mental space.
Yeah, he's in the same headspace he was for like shit since he came out. Except now he's rich. Yeah. When he first was coming out, he wasn't rich yet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm supposed to answer the question. Okay. Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Jersey.
Yeah. I was born in Jersey, but I don't remember any of it. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Ooh, I've been listening to Chica, and I love her.
Chica?
Yes. Chika.
All right, I'm not familiar with Chica. I gotta check out Chica.
From a style perspective, as a woman, Doja Cat. Five.
Doja. Dylon. They're really caping for Missy out here. He said, damn, no Missy.
You know what? For her rapping, I wouldn't pick Missy. And that's just an opinion thing. That's just an opinion. It's not skill based. Missy stands out to me more for the risks that she takes. I love that. But specifically lyricism, I like people who dig into their emotions and fluently.
Kendrick?
Kendrick, yeah, he's. But I don't know if I want to make that a 5.
Wait, because he's been quiet for so long, or?
Oh no, not at all. I feel like that still stands. I like Chance too. Okay, can I have 5 and 5.5?
Sure, yeah, we could do that.
That's what I'm choosing.
We could Chance, Chance and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Split the 5th slot. Yeah, I can't wait till Kendrick puts something else out, man. Like there's a lot. There's a big void there, and a lot needs to be said right now. These times are tough. This past week
probably processing. Yes.
This past week is crazy. Like,
yeah.
Like, moment of silence. Let me stop. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that poor kid, man. I can't. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Anyway, Rod Digger or Joe Button. I don't know if anybody.
Wait, what?
Are they trolling? Are they trolling here? They said Rod Digger, Joe Button. I don't think Joe makes anybody's top though.
As a Virgo, I love Joe. I'm a Virgo. I love Joe.
I love his mixtapes more than his albums.
Okay.
Like his or did you listen to what was the name of the series? The series, like his mixtape series that really catapulted him up.
I don't know.
Mood music was it? Like Joe's mood music, like completely demolishes any of his commercial work. Like his mood music is an actual like a mood, and it brings you somewhere. His recorded like album stuff never did that for me, except for the first album. The first album had that 12-minute joint. Fire. Yeah. But Rod Digger only had that. I don't remember Rod Digger having more than one album. She was dope though. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So Toni.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Like this has been hella fun. I cannot wait to see so much more. I can't wait to see all the singles come out. We have the link for your Instagram page is in the video description. So guys, make sure you follow, like, look out for the music. The Apple Music link is in the bio. So, give Toni some spins, give her some love on Apple Music. It is dope. I co-sign. I put my stamp on it. I mean, Toni wouldn't be here if I didn't think she was dope. We don't invite non-dope stuff to the corner store. Like if you're not dope, you're not coming in. We're not letting you in. Bodega Cat is gonna scratch you.
Oh no!
The Bodega Cat just get out of here. Oh man, yeah. Oh, so anything coming up that you want to plug? I know we have the writers' room is weekly.
It is every other week. And that is also tentative because our CEO is also a musician. Oh, we are planning a tour. That's coming.
Okay.
We don't have dates yet, but it's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
So that's coming.
If somebody wants to work with you songwriting wise, how do they reach you?
Instagram's probably the best way. And please, I feel like I've had a lot of people just reach out to me like, hey, I want to work with no plan. I need a plan. Like, let me know a deadline. Like, I have this in mind, or I want to talk about ideas and I'm free on this date. Mm-hmm. Like, so we can actually put it into action.
Yeah, she's a professional, guys. Professional. So professionalism. Step with professionalism. Heavy on the ism. Yeah, so reach out to her via IG is the best way. Definitely share, please. Like, Toni deserves it. If you got kids, cop the Hustle Catalog on Amazon, physical or digital. No Audible, because you gotta do the activities. I don't know how you can do that by listening.
And Prodigy of America, if you follow that on Instagram, you can see all the things for that part of my life.
Hell yeah. So, Toni, thank you again. I really do appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to send you this to download so you can do it, and then we'll put the highlights up for the people.
Okay.
And yeah, have a great weekend. Keep up the great work. Can't wait to hear more music, hear more rhymes. Can't wait. I just can't wait. Like, I'm hella excited at anybody doing dope things, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
I appreciate you, and yeah, man, just get out there, try to keep bringing that light in the world.
Yeah, you too. This was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We trying. But I can't do it without y'all, without chat, without our illustrious guests. And yeah, we're here. And if you want to be on the show, just shoot me a DM, and I'm gonna curate. So you got to be like Tony level at least minimum. Like I mean, it's hard to get to that level, but you got to be around here in this stratosphere. All right. So if you want some shine, we don't give it for free. It's earned, right? This is a special place. So I mean, I truly like I don't send out invites to just anything. So you're here because I truly feel that you're doing great things musically, and I want to amplify you. So keep it up. Chat's looking out for you. We're gonna get you some subs, some likes, and some engagements. Push that, and then when the singles hit, let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
The love is felt.